Pinch right about there, so that kind of just maintains the loop at the bottom. Wrap the tail, this part, about 6 times around the main part of the body of the fishing line. So 6 or 7. I'm gonna go 6 this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So wrap 6 times around. Okay. Now bring this through the loop at the bottom. And then back through this loop here. And then slide it down. Pinch up here and slide it down. And leave this little tail a little long, because what happens as you pull this through the tire, the knot starts sliding up the line, and it'll probably end up about here, but you don't want it to go back over the tail, and it'll stay just fine. So it'll probably end up, as you're sewing it through the tire, it'll eventually start pulling back up the line. As long as this tail's long, it will never come undone. So anyways, for these bigger tires that are wider, I pull enough fishing line out to go around it 5, 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I want about 6. Make sure I got enough extra. 6. So I'm gonna do one row about here, another row right about here. That's 2. One right down the center, another one right about here, another one right about here. So pull just a little bit extra off, cut that. And on the end, I'm going to tie a few knots. 1 knot, 2 knots. Okay, this is this will be the end of the beginning. This will be the beginning thread once you pull it all the way through. And I tie another knot right about there. So this knot will keep it pulling through this way, and the other knot will keep it from pulling that way. So this knot's going to sit on the outside, and this knot will sit on. That'll just keep it kind of locked in. This should be enough to do the one tire.
Will this one kill me? I'm gonna have to risk it.
So we'll get our starting thread going.
I only have 1 more med kit.
And I'll come in right about here. I'll come out right there.
Ow. It's 1,000 meters away. Cheers, game. How the practice translates on it? I'm not practicing right now. This is just messing about.
So anyways, as you see, I've gone under the tread. So you don't need a straight line like on the MT4 tires and stuff. You got straight lines. I don't need straight lines because I can just duck under the treads. Anyways, next steps, I'll apply a little bit of glue. I want enough to go cover the string in this area, so I'm gonna go right about here. Get the knots. Pull it through.
It was worth a go. Like,
first knot, second knot.
Now I know, I guess. There's a car here. We're in business, but I think if it's not, then it's dead. We might, I don't know, this is a really, we can survive one tick, but it's literally gonna have to tick us on the edge of the circle. I'm not bothered about dying to the circle, more or less. Nah, I think we're dead on this one. 300 meters to go.
So I give the string a little twist. Kind of makes it easier to make sure the glue gets on the string.
200 meters.
Pull it through.
Ow. 0 HP. One more med kit and we would have made it. It's kind of sad. We have some stupidly good gear as well.
So you want enough spacing between this stitch and the next one, so that isn't so small that the rubber tears.
I'd really like to do it. I just don't know if I can keep that.
So about that much right there.
You had 4 meds, Willie? Rip. Thought about one for you as well. Didn't want to read my donation. I didn't even know you donated samples. Holy shit.
And I'm trying not to hook the foam, but occasionally do hook the foam. Alright, so if you can on your final stitch, try to bring it up through one of the treads.